While the number of games remaining in the GRC regular season is dwindling down, it is the temperature and the tension that is at scorching high levels as teams battle it out for a place in those top two positions on the ladder. Today, the All Flakes could go back to the top of the table, but standing in their way is the Stormers, a team that will be welcoming their time back at Eden Park because it's been, well, just a number of years since they were here before. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back along to the subscriber series, the Global Rugby Challenge, otherwise known as the GRC. Today, the All Flakes battle out for their round 9 clash up against the Stormers. These teams just have a couple of more games left after tonight. This All Flakes team, though, looking good, up in 3rd position. Obviously, a game in hand over those Flakers. Of course, last time they were out, the All Flakes, it was a good win for them over Toulouse, 28 points to 17. They'll be looking again to go top of the table. Up against them, the Stormers, down in 9th. Not having a great season by any expectation. 2 wins only to their name so far this year. Last time out, they got close with just a 2-point loss to the Saracens, going down 8 points to 10. Let's take a look at the 2 lineups for tonight's fixture, of course, for the All Flakes, selected by Captain Zandre Lambrex, who'll be starting once more at tight head and going alongside Don Davis at hooker and Shady Streetwalker, who will line up once more at loose head. Into the second row with some familiarity around this forward pack with Sam Fenwick and Brett Hartley lining up in the middle of the pack. Into the back row, a change here with Caleb Cook coming in to start on the blindside flank with 2 of the most impressive players throughout this whole season, Humard Recleaf and JC White at 7 and 8 once more. Those 2 just phenomenal players and phenomenal form throughout this whole year. Into the back line, Andrew Smith comes back into the number 9 jumper and he'll partner up with Emmanuel Labisi, who will wear the fly half number 10. Midfield will see Braxton Kalin on inside centre and partnering up with Dean Mumberg, who wears the number 13 jumper. On the outside backs, Christian Nord on the left wing, Caleb Cairns on the right. Those 2 certainly are the cream of the crop for the All Flakes, and Tegan Wright will wrap things up at fullback for the home team. Up against them for the Stormers, there's a couple of areas you've really got to pinpoint here for the visiting side. It's the front row with Korboka, Dweber and Maholba. That is going to be an absolute bookend of a pack to go up against. And of course, you can't go past the combination play of Marty Libok and of course, Damien Willemse, who we're 10 and 15, but let's be honest, they're both going to rotate through those positions together as this match wears on. They've got some decent finishes out wide, Angelo Davids and of course Cornell Skozan, but they do lack a little bit of that X factor that they'll be hoping those boys can lift over the next 80 minutes. On the bench, we know these guys, they've been in and out of the team all season long. We may see a little bit of Hunt or De Silva, Cooper, Bukes, Townsend, Fireout, Links, Edwards. They've all had cameos and roles to play in this All Flakes side. On the side of the Stormers, well, look out. Absolutely look out, especially those backs. We talked a little bit about X Factor. Well, we've got Leyland Zas, Yang Yong, and of course, it is Herschel Yankees in 21 as well. Those guys certainly can make a massive difference. Kotzen Vermark in that front row experience and a bit more power if they require it later on in the Stormers outfit. Players are out there ready to go, so let's get down for kickoff this round 9 clash between the All Flakes and the Stormers in the GRC. So the Stormers will kick tonight's matchup underway. They're in the blue, of course, and the All Flakes in the black and white. We are good to go! Eden Park roars of hurrah as the kickoff is underway and fielded very quickly from the big Shady Streetwalker. He's got JC White support as well, a little short ball, finding the big number 8. Cook, back to the starting lineup, finds a nice ball away to Brett Hartley. And the 2 big boys trudge on for another couple of metres. Here's Andrew Smith. Goes alone. Leaves JC White. Danger. He goes straight to contact. Marty Lamont. Good tackle there for the Stormers. Is Davis a little more made a captain? And it is Andre Lambrex.
Not releasing.
Penalty Stormers. Oh, big one there against Lambrex. Got the nice pass away on the inside from JC White. And a massive chance early here for the Stormers. Not only a little bit of possession on this side, a little bit of territory. Into the 22 they go. Off the boot, of course, of Libok. And now 10 to 15 metres out. Oh, we'll give them 15 on that one. They've got a line out here. Joseph Dweaver. First time in possession for the Stormers. What a place to get in as well. And they've lost it. Wow, that is anticlimactic. And now here comes Don Davis. Great little run. But he has bundled into touch. Very good move there by the All Flakes. Off the line out to the front. They stole it through Fenwick. Went straight back down to Davis. Now the Stormers have to work it from the 22. A bit easier to work out the distance there. This time Harley turns it over. And they'll run it out. Kalen wide for Mumberg. Get it out to Caleb Cairns. Cairns will want to beat. It's a kick over the top. Over the head of Willemse. Looking for Nord. He's recovered. Christian Nord flying out of nowhere. Pick and go from Smith's offload side centre. Rickleaf. Very dangerous carrier. Humard Rickleaf. Here's Cook. Holds it up in the tackle. Here's Lamprex. Offloading. Lemisi. The ball to Mumberg. And Dean Mumberg opens up the account. The All Flakes go end to end. And they grab the opening try of the night. Well, it looked like the Stormers would be the team to get that honour. But some incredible play from the All Flakes. Finds them go deep on defence to bundling over the line. Well, Dean Mumberg has been a consistent in this backline for the All Flakes. And he proves his worth yet again as we look towards Braxton Kalen having the shot at goal here. And a successful one with it as well. Taking over the reins. Of course, no Henko Fayard in the lineup tonight. And Kalen nudging himself up the picking order over Lemisi, who was also in the squad number 10 jumper. But it is a good start for the inside centre, who's back on the ball again now, Kalen. And he's kicked that one over the top and fielded at the back there from Dan Duplessis. And the Stormers get a little bit of ball. Skozan kicks into the 22 of the All Flakes, and here we go again. A little play there from Tegan Wright, getting it back away to eventually Kalen. Over the head of Willemse goes, and a bit of work to do there for Angelo Davids. He's wrapped up quickly by Caleb Cairns. Now the Stormers set about their work again. Duplessis, good little offload ball there as they get it round, and the big boys involved, and then Jason Dixon with a hit up through the middle of the park, and the All Flakes, well, the All Flakes turn it over. Lamprex on the ball, that is dangerous. Here's Lemisi, going high to the corner. Trouble, but well diffused by Willemse. Turnover, big play. Davis, Grubber kicking him behind and then goal. Getting it there, Fenwick, no. Just managing to keep it out of the hands of the ever-present Sam Fenwick. 22 dropout here for the Stormers. Straight down the throat of Cook. Little inside ball, finding a little bit of room there. And Andrew Smith was hammered in the build-up to play there. JC White will play scrum half, and he goes, Braxton Kalen! Drop goal! Right in front of the sticks, it's good! Boy, he lined himself up perfectly for that. We've seen some bizarre droppies throughout the season, but Braxton Kalen was in perfect position right in front of the uprights. Great pass too from JC White. And the scoreline reads 10 points to nil. 27 minutes gone. It is the All Flakes in control. Here is Andre Lamprex. Tacking down the kickoff, hitting up. Good short ball. There's a nice well. Speaking of short balls, Shady Streetwalker loves a good one there from Andrew Smith. Here he is again, Smith. A delicate little chip over top. Mumberg is right there, but Willemse. And the accompaniment gets it back for the Stormers. Oh, now it's a good run here from Dixon. And the big second rower trundles his way up to halfway.
Releasing.
Big play, turnover, penalty, everything for the All Flakes. Well, Ben Jason Dixon. Never trust a man with two first names, but there you go. He had a great run. But how quickly the All Flakes have been around the breakdown. And now Lamprex, we know the way he loves to play for his team is to take every single sliver of a point on offer. And that is exactly what he's done here. Ball quickly away to Caleb. And he has added 3 points to his tally now, so he is having quite the night so far, is Braxton Kalen. Up to 8 for the evening. Of course, Dean Mumberg with the 5. 33 minutes in, it's 13 points to nil. The All Flakes just accumulating here in the early goings. The BC wide to Mumberg, and here's a runaway. Caleb Cairns down the right-hand wing. And it is a good tackle from Willemse. No one at the back though. Fenwick, good pass. The BC offloads to Davis, who goes through 3 defenders. Great run there from the hooker.
Release.
Don Davis taking names and meters at the same time. Kicked away from Smith, and Willemse will return with a bit of interest as well. Good kick there from Damien Willemse. Tegan Wright has a bit of a go himself. A little bit cross-field. Eventually it's Angelo Davids looking for a bit of grass, and he finds it away from Wright, and Cairns is right there too. And he gets the pass to him now, and he steps and jives and plays Fenwick. Rick Cleave. Now there's a bit of razzle-dazzle from the All Flakes. Mumberg overran by Nord. He could have stayed in line. We could have been on for something. Kalen looks for a bit more territory. Gets it down there eventually to Skosan, and Willemse says, we're not playing here when the halftime buzzer is gone, and sends the ball over the sideline. It is halftime, and it is the All Flakes in convincing control of this one. 13 points to nil over the Stormers. And I tell you what, take a look at those stats, especially that top line. 65 to 35 on the possession. That is one-way traffic for the All Flakes, who have had all the ball to play with, but in turn have only been adding and mostly a couple of threes and a single try. Big defence for the Stormers as well, up to 34 tackles to 9. They need to turn that around. In the possession, well, they go hand in hand. Here is the standout performer, Braxton Caleb, from the first half, getting the second underway, and a good take there from Darmani. And it could be a quick turnover to the All Flakes. Massive numbers to the breakdown. And Caleb, huge dive pass. Stream Walker wide. Cairns stepping. Lavixi, little coming up behind. Cairns is right there. Caleb Cairns regardless. Oh, he's a metre short. Turnover Stormers. And now Skosan down the left wing. He's going to drill this long. And it's a foot race for a number of players into the 22 of the All Flakes. Andrew gets back there
Not
first.
releasing.
But a very good chase. And a penalty to the Stormers as well. Oh my word. Caught now. Skosan was flying after that ball. Well, you're just 5 minutes out here, the Stormers. 13 points behind. They have given the option straight away to the boots. Surprisingly here of Damien Willemse. Well, it's an easy 3. He's taking it back to the 22. It's right on the left-hand upright. Is that lightning striking the background skies here at Eden Park? Goodness me, never seen that before. It's 13-3. And the Stormers are finally on the board. Boys 5 metres out. Down by 13 points here. Just take the risk and go for 7. I don't know about that call. But the Stormers are on the board. And the Stormers will run it back through Duplessis, going straight into Don Davis. And again, oh, Lamprex is in there. So is Harley. And it's all chip in behind by Andrew, fielded easily by Davids. Angelo Davis having a great game so far defensively. He's taken right. Back to Streetwalker. Held up here, wide from Cook. Labisi, little inside ball. And Rick Cleave is in the clear. One to beat, and he's got support. Who else? Who else but the man of the moment? And he's having a stormy game. Braxton Kalen tops it off with a try. Oh, Humad Rick Cleave. What a player he is. We're seeing some real standout displays by a number of players tonight, especially in the forwards. A lot more of Streetwalker, a lot more of Davis. And you can never get too much of the likes of JC White and Hamad Khalif as well. But how about this coming of age performance by this man here? Braxton Kalen, lumped with the goal kicking duties, has taken it in his stride. And he has directed this team simply outstandingly from inside centre. Emmanuel Labisi has done the real number 10 role. He's not need to worry about anything else. And Braxton Kalen has just slotted in perfectly and allowed this team to dominate as the All Flakes lead by 17 And it's 20 points to 3 scoreline as that's high from Dixon again. He's been impactful, but he's been a little bit loose. Has been Jason Dixon. And again, we'll look towards Caelan to set the All Flakes up for possibly another attacking opportunity. Good kick. Just finds enough touch. He's really been the standout tonight, has Caelan. That is for sure. Don Davis to throw. He's been incredible as well. Some great runs by the hooker. How's the line out throwing gone? Not so great. Another one lost. And Justin Dweeber has it in the middle. It could be just about a turnover there. Lambrex is on in a flash. In fact, they've done enough. Davis, Lambrex, and of course the work of Hartley as well. Here's Rugby looking to bust. Sam Fenwick goes in towards the centre. It's Munberg right under the sticks almost.
Release.
6 metres short now. Right there. Andrew goes to the right. Good ball. Don Davis. Oh, he pumped him up. And he pumps us right back. Davis scores, and the hooker's line out throwing has been subpar, but his work around the pitch has been, well, just phenomenal. How else do you describe it? He's been strong, he's been dominant, he's been elusive, and he caps it all off with a brilliant try. Just nipping around the outside there of Lizo Kawaka, leaving him an absolute dust. And once more, a great piece of work started by this man, Braxton Caelan, will be capped off by the All Flakes as they send their lead out to a very tidy 24 points. It's 27-3. The Stormers not even firing a shot. One-way traffic with just 16 and a half to play. We've seen some great comebacks throughout the season of the GRC, but this, I feel, will not be one of them. All Flakes have been in control from start, and I expect to the very finish as well, as Sam Fenwick, who's been industrious tonight for the All Flakes, hits up once more, back, and of course to Caelan, who's done everything perfectly tonight for the inside centre. Phillips had good ball away there, finding Ruhan Nell, who's gone nowhere, and nowhere quickly as well. Now they look to use the forwards, and it's France for Holber, and an intercept as well. They just can't do anything right at the moment. Through the middle they go, Flambriggs. Redcliffe away for Hartley. Eventually Labisi, little chip in, just short of the line.
Advantage.
Nicely knocked on. Oh my word, Damien Willemser. Night to forget for the superstar at the back. And man, the Stormers weigh heavily on his performances. Caleb Cairns was involved. Remarkably, no tries.
Crouch.
For those
Find.
very, what do you call, explosive
Set.
and talented wingers for the All Flakes. Lord and Cairns have been kept relatively quiet so far. I think the forwards have done the damage. That is for sure. 27-3. Andrew, the DC, and here he is cutting around as Cairns goes back to White, and here is Lambrex. Dominating through half a tackle, he's set it
Not
down.
releasing.
The Stormers on the ball quickly, and they grab a penalty for their efforts as well. Well, tries he makes. Andre Lambrex, the captain of the All Flakes, leading this team very well over the season. They can't quite reward himself with a try just yet. It's the Stormers tap, and they go through the middle of the park here. Duplessis gets out of 22 by a whisker. DeWitt, little short ball away there to Finneson. And he loses a metre or two. DeWitt once more, looking to the left side. Here's Dweeber. Good ball there. And goes out, turns it back inside to Manny Lubbock. Lubbock tries to step in, but kick it right. Chases him hard. And does just enough as well. 2 minutes to play, and a bit of change as well. Here is Andrew, popping a short to Davis and try scoring. Cairns goes back inside to Hartley. He storms an extra metre or two. Here's Fenwick. Big wide ball straight through. Now, here we go. Christian Nord, one to beat. And it's a good piece of defensive work once more. Rob Willemser, there goes time. Redcliffe away to Caelan. William Labisi unmarked. And Caelan says we've done enough. The winners in the books. The ball is in touch. And the Stormers, well, they have once again added to a very unwanted record at Eden Park. They struggled in the past, and now they are struggling furthermore. Here in New Zealand, the Stormers go down by 24. It is 27-3 Final score, very little to be excited about for the Stormers. Just one penalty goal off the tee from Damian Willemse. But for the All Flakes, well, Don Davis and Dean Mumbo grabbed the try, but everything else was Braxton Caelan. He got a try, he got 3 conversions, he got a penalty goal, and he got a drop goal. Just what an exquisite night tonight from Braxton Caelan for the All Flakes. He really did have utter control of this whole matchup. Take a look at the stats as well. Nothing much changed from half-time. The All Flakes were in control of this one from start to finish, dropping a little bit of possession in the second 40, 65 down to 61. But I tell you what, I have not seen too many performances quite as convincing on the stat sheet to go along with a fairly convincing scoreboard as well. It's not 50, it's not 60, but with a 24-point easy lead and easy win, they'll be happy to go home with that. 3 tries though. What will disappoint them is maybe they'll look at Caelan and say in future, maybe if we're on the attack, we've got 3 tries, we're leading by more than 7, let's try go for the 4th, let's try get that BP, because I tell you what, that 8th bonus point for the All Flakes could have been a huge difference maker for the side heading into the latter parts of the season. Remember, if you finish in the top 2, you get that quarterfinal weekend off. And of course, you don't want to meet the other subscribers side later on in the semi-finals as well, because 2 of them, well, they're going to clash in the semis, and who knows at this stage who it's going to be. That bonus point could be absolutely critical. The Guardians with that dropped down to 2nd and the Flakers to 3rd. Of course, the Flakers have an extra game played now as well. The Guardians with the game in hand, they are up next. We'll have a look at that in just a second. But for the rest of the table, we can see that today's opponent, the Stormers, down in 9th, still unmoved. And of course, nothing to celebrate for them. No bonus points, just nothing at all. They just added minus 24 to their points differential, and it was just all bad news for the South African-based franchise out of the URC. Looking forward, though, to the final game of round 9. The South Sharks, they're at home, and they're taking on the Guardians of the Crib. That'll wrap up round 9 and leave us just, 5 games? My goodness me, the season has flown by. 5 more games after next episode, after round 9, to complete the regular season. So Sale versus Guardian, we've also got Saracens v Crusaders, with La Rochelle Chiefs going into round number 10. Stormers v Flakers, Munster v Sale, Crusaders v All Flakes, and the Guardians versus the Saracens. And that is your 3 big games from round 10. I tell you what, round 11 is coming up quick, and I cannot wait to see those games in action. But for today, it is the All Flakes convincing as ever. A great performance by Braxton Caelan, and of course supported very well by the likes of Don Davis. Caleb Cook was good as well, and Humad Cleave was just phenomenal once more. They take a 24-point win, 27-23, to wrap up their round 9 fixture. I'll be again for the South Sharks versus the Guardians of the Crib. Until then, no, thanks for tuning in and watching. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.